my girlfriend yelled at me today. It was a real scolding. And she did it in front of other people. We were in the middle of a class. She didn't like something I said. Actually, she didn't like something I was about to say. And she spoke to me in a tone that was very triggering. And I kept it together, did what I needed to do. It was interesting. Then I went through a bunch of scenarios in my head of yelling at her or whatever. And then kind of was like, I'm good. I don't really need anything. I don't know if that's true. She called me earlier. I didn't pick up the phone because I don't feel like talking to her. So I'm probably not good. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. It reminds me of the instance I had with that guy down in LA a couple of months ago. Similar situation. Spoke to me in a tone that was not pleasant. And with him, I was able to process the stuff in like an hour and be totally fine. With her, I think it's more complicated. So I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but I'm okay with it from the standpoint of I don't think I need to take anger out on her or anything. Like I don't need to like retaliate, yell at her, like I don't know, say something harsh. I don't know. I don't know what I want to say. But I do know that I'm processing it. So, you know, I'll have clarity. I'm not worried about that part. I'm patient, which is good. That's a nice place to be. It's a Zen place to be. Not rushing to, you know, like defend myself or retaliate. Just kind of take my time, see what I feel, see what my true self tells me to do, as opposed to getting caught up in, oh, you know, I didn't look good in front of people. Like she made me look bad. It's embarrassing. All that kind of stuff. I went right by that kind of stuff. It called to me like the what are those women in Greek myths that are like on the shores and they call to sailors and lure them into the rocks. Like it called to me, that pride, the ego. It called to me and said, don't let her treat you like that. Retaliate, you know, do something to show you're a man. And I didn't listen. I was able to keep powering past that in my motorboat or sailboat or whatever and keep focused on the path I was on, finish teaching, do what I needed to do. I think that's good. You know, there's a fine line between like keeping your calm and and just stuffing emotions down. So in some way, I need to like process what happened. This is probably part of it, but it's not what it would have been, before, just because of worked on myself and, you know, kind of in a different place. And I'm able to withstand that kind of treatment and not get all tangled up in my ego and retaliate. That feels good. Onward and upward.